I'm Ahera Maria Rica. I'm reporting the third pillar court or the centerpiece of the CJS. What is court? Court as the third pillar is said to be the centerpiece of the criminal justice system, and it's the primary most function as the component of criminal justice system is to decide whether the accused is guilty or not guilty of the crime he is accused of committing. So, si court daw is the primary function to determine guilty or not guilty si akusado. And a body to which public administration of justice is delegated, being tribunal officially assembled under the authority of the law at the appropriate time and place for the administration of justice through the which states enforce and sovereign rights and powers. A court, an organ of the government belonging to the judicial department, whose function is application of the law, controversies brought to before and the public for the administration of justice. So, pag pinatawag si akusado sa court, kailangan niyang pumunta sa court para ma-hear yung kaso. And we have the judicial power. What is judicial power? It is the power to apply law to the contest of disputes concerning legally recognized rights or duties of the between the states and private person or the between individuals litigants in cases properly brought before the judicial tribunals. It is the vestige in one Supreme Court, and it's the lower courts as may established by law. It is the power of the court to decide and pronounce of the judgment and carry it into the effect of between person and parties. So we have a power of judicial review. It is the power of the Supreme Court to determine whether law passed by the Congress and acts of the President in accordance within the Constitution when the matter is raised. So, take note that all courts have judicial power, but only the Supreme Court has the power of judicial review. Then, and we have six kinds of jurisdiction. First is general. When the court is empowered to decide all disputes which may come before except those assigned in other courts. Ito yung mga naakusahan ng 12 years and 1 day sa regional trial courts. And second is limited. When the court has the authority to hear and determine only few specified cases. Ito yung about sa mga taxes. And number 3, original. When the court can try and hear case presented for the first time. Example, naakusahan siya ng 6 years and 1 day pababa. And ito yung mga unang mahihiling na mga kaso. And number 4, appellate. When the court can try a case already heard and decided by the lower court removed from the latter by appeal. Ito yung mga decide na case but umapela kaya inakyat sa mataas na korte or regional trial court. Number 5, exclusive. When the court can try and decide a case which cannot be presented before in any other court. Ito yung mga kaso na hindi pwedeng i-present sa ibang korte katulad ng drug and corruption. And number 6, concurrent. When any two or more courts may take cognizance of the case. Ito yung mga korte higit na dalawa or pwedeng humawak ng kaso. And we have the Philippine Judiciary or Batas Pambansa Bilang 129 or otherwise known the Judiciary Recognition Act of 1980, which defined the organization, composition, and jurisdictions of the court. We have regular courts. First is Supreme Court, or SC. It is the highest court of the land and composed of the 14 associate justices and chief justice, and has the appellate jurisdiction over cases decided by the Court of Appeals and has the power of judicial review. It It is the court of last resort. Number 2 is Court of Appeals or CA, headed by presiding justice composed of a 68 associate justices, and has the appellate jurisdiction over cases decided by regional trial courts, and review not only the decision and orders of the regional trial courts nationwide, but also those of a court of tax appeal. Number 3 is Regional Trial Courts or RTC, decided by the regional judge, and has the general jurisdiction over criminal cases, and has jurisdiction over offenses punishable with the imprisonment of 6 years and 1 day and over, and has the appellate jurisdiction and over cases decided by MTC, METC, and MCTC. Ito yung mga affiliate jurisdiction ng regional trial courts na merong sa mga kasong 6 years and 1 day pataas. Number 4, municipal trial courts. Municipal trial courts in cities, municipal circuit trial court, and metropolitan trial courts. It has the original jurisdictions of violations of cities and ordinances, and all offenses punishable imprisonment not exceeding 6 years and irrespective the amount of fine, damage to the property of criminal litigants. We have municipal trial courts or MTC. Every municipality in the Philippines has its own municipal trial courts, and every MTC covers only one municipality. And municipal trial courts in cities or MTCC. These are the equivalent of municipal trial courts in cities outside Metropolitan Manila. Municipal Circuit Trial Court or MCTC. A municipal circuit trial court is a municipal trial court which cover two or more municipalities. And the last is Metropolitan Trial Courts or METC are the municipal trial courts in cities in the Metropolitan Manila area, has distinguished from the other political subdivision in the Philippines. So number 2, we have the special courts. First is Sandigan Bayan, created under the Presidential Decree number 1606. It is the rank of the level is equal that of the Court of Appeals and Court of Tax Appeals. It is composed of presiding justice and 14 associate justices. This special court is tasked to handle criminal cases involving graft and corruption and other offenses committed by high-ranking public officers and employees in connection with the performance of their function. It has the original exclusive jurisdiction and over officers accused of committing crimes in relation to the official function, and those salary grade is 27 and above. Number 2 is Court of Tax Appeal or CTA, created by the Republic Act number 1125 as amended by the Republic Act number 9282. It is the composed of presiding justice and 5 associate justices. It has the both original appellate jurisdiction over civil criminal taxes involving the National Internal Revenue Code of Tariff and Custom Code and the Local Government Assessment Code. Number 3 is Sharia Courts, created by the pursuant Presidential Decree number 1083, otherwise known as the Code of Muslim Personal Laws of the Philippines. It has the exclusive jurisdiction over cases that pertain to family rights and duty, as well as the control relation to the Filipino Muslims, and decisions rendered by the Sharia District Courts are final. Ito yung mga Pilipino nating Muslim na may sariling korte. And Judicial Bar and Council or JGC is the body created by the 1987 Philippine Constitution under the supervision of the Supreme Court. It has the principal function recommending appointees to the judiciary, and all justices and judges are appointed by the President from the list of three nominees prepared by the Judicial Bar Council. And so we have the criminal proceedings step by step. A criminal proceeding consists of five main stages or parts. First is arraignment, second is pretrial, third is trial, fourth is judgment, and lastly we have appeal. The first stage is arraignment. The reading of the criminal complaint or information to the defendant by the judge of court and delivering him the copy thereof including the list of witnesses and asking him whether he pleads guilty or not guilty as charged. The stage where accused formally informed of the charges against him by reading before him information of a criminal complaint and asking him whether he pleads guilty or not guilty as charged. Ito yung babasahan si accused kung anong kaso ang ihahatol sa kanya and dapat physically present si accused. So, meron tayong tinatawag na plea. Ano nga ba yung plea? It is the response of the accused when asked whether he is guilty or not guilty of the offense charged, and it is two kinds. Number one is guilty plea, which must be unconditional, and number two is not guilty. So, si plea is response ni accused kung guilty ba siya or hindi. We have the second stage is pre-trial. A conference called by the judge requires presence of both prosecution and the accused before the beginning of a trial, a mandatory in all criminal cases. Ito yung kinakandak after the pre-arraignment. So we have the following are taken up during the conference. A is plea bargaining. Ito yung nakikipagtawaran kung pwedeng mapababa yung kaso na ihahatol sa kanya. B is stipulation of facts. C is making identification evidence of the parties to present all evidence. And D, waiver to objection admissibility of evidence. E, modification of order of trial if the accused admits the charge of interposes a lawful defense. F, such other matters as will promote of fair and expeditious trial of the criminal and civil aspect of the case. And we have this third stage is trial. Trial is the examination before the competent tribunal according to the law of the land of the facts put in the issue in a case for the purpose determining such issue. It is the period of the introduction evidence by both parties. The period of introduction of evidence by the both parties, and it shall into no case exceed 180 days the first day of the trial except the otherwise provided by the Supreme Court. Ito yung pagdedetermine na kung guilty ba or not guilty si akusado. First stage is judgment, the adjudication by the court that the accused is guilty or not guilty of the offense, charge and imposition of proper penalty and civil liability, defined as the decision, sentence, or given by the court as the result of proceeding instituted therein. It shall be written in the English language. And we have the judgment of conviction and judgment of acquittal. What is judgment of conviction? If the judge finds the accused is guilty of the charge against him. Ito yung mga na-prove beyond reasonable doubt and guilty si accused. And judgment of acquittal. If the judge finds the accused is not guilty of the charge against him. Ito yung hindi na prove beyond reasonable doubt. So we have the judgment become final. Number 1, when the period of reflecting appeal and appeal has lapsed. Automatically final of judgment if you are not appealing within 15 days. Number 2, when the sentence is partially or totally satisfied or served. Number 3, when the accused is expressively waives in waiting his right to appeal. Number 4, when the accused is applies for probation. And lastly, number 5, decision of the Supreme Court. And we have the fifth stage is appeal. The elevation of aggrieved party of any decision order award to the lower to higher body by means of documents includes the assignment of their errors, memorandum of arguments, and support thereof, and the relief of prayed for. An appeal must be within 15 days, promulgation of judgment, and the period of perfecting appeal. An accused may not or may appeal his case. When the accused decides not to appeal his case, the decision becomes final and executory. On appeal, the states represented the Solicitor General.